It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got an American craft beer to show you that I picked up in a local discount chain supermarket called Home Bargains. Local discount chain. Didn't sound very good, but yeah, everybody knows Home Bargains in the UK. Big discount store that's probably in every town and city in the UK now. But I was pleasantly surprised to pick up an American craft beer in there. It was £2.49 for the can. I did the lager, the Upslope lager recently, and somebody said they paid £1.70 for it. So I paid £2.49, but I'm not sure if prices are different in each store. I can't imagine it being like an 80 pence, 70 pence price swing between a store in Wales and a store somewhere else. So £2.49 I paid for this. Upslope Brewing Company, Boulder, Colorado, and this is their Citra Pale Ale, described as floral, juicy and brilliant. It's 5.8% ABV in a 355 milliliter can. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the can opening, not too much, mind. A little bit of smoke. Beer in the glass. Oh, you see that bubble? That's really annoying. That was really annoying me. Trying to whack it on the side of the glass to pop it. It wasn't having it. One finger white head. Good levels of slow moving carbonation. Again, this is a theme here. It didn't seem to be... well, there is carbonation in there, but it's not a great deal of carbonation. I suppose you don't want that anyway in a Citra Pale Ale. You don't want it kind of hissing and fizzing, do you? That would be overly carbonated then. But it's clear to look at. Clear amber colour. It's got that, for me, and I'm going to say this with the greatest of respects, but it's got that kind of generic American craft beer look to it. If you think about pale ales and IPAs in America, they like to have this deep amber colour to their IPAs and their pale ales. Like in the UK now, a lot of the craft brewers who are producing like these New England IPAs, for argument's sake, they're using really straw-coloured, pale-coloured malts. Whereas in America, they're still holding on to this kind of like deep orangey, kind of ambery colour to their IPAs and pale ales. But I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. Not every beer needs to be the same. Not every beer needs to be a New England IPA, does it? There's a great chance for variety in life, and I'll go for variety all of the time. So it looks good, quite clear to look at. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it smells good. Smells good. It's probably, if I was to compare it to something in the aroma, I would say it's got the aroma of like an Oakham Citra. And who doesn't like Oakham Citra? A little bit of sweetness coming through. Lots of that Citra hop coming through. It's very kind of orangey and lemony. A big zesty aroma. Spicy and peppery on the back end. It smells very good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Wow, quite sweet. Quite sweet, this one. Bitterness on the back end. Quite a bit of that Citra hop in the middle. But the Americans got a different way of brewing beer. They really do have a different way of brewing beer. Because, as we all know, the American palate is very different to the British palate. The Americans like their sweetness. The Americans love their sweetness. So, in order to get American people to drink and buy lots of American craft beer, then obviously the brewers are going to make their beers sweet, aren't they? That's almost candy cane, candy syrup sweetness there to begin with. Loads of tangerine and grapefruit, orange peel in the middle. Loads of it, fleshy blood orange going on. Carbonation pushes the beer round the inside of the mouth. It's got a bit of a sticky, slightly creamy mouthfeel to it. I mean, the question is, and the question will always be, if you're buying this in the UK, would you pay £2.49 for it? Would you buy it again? Would you drink it again? It's a nice beer. I like it. But I don't think I would be lacing up my boots really quickly, grabbing my coat and running down home baggings for another kind of like 4 to 6 cans. To be honest with you, I think I prefer their craft lager. The Upslope craft lager. I quite liked that. I thought that was really good. This, for me, on a personal level, is way too sweet. It's way too sweet. It's like some kind of weird Haribo at the start of the taste. It's very sweet. It's very syrupy. But that said, it's very refreshing. It's got a nice bitterness on the back end, peppery, spicy. It's got a lovely middle to it. I'm conflicted. Because, I mean, it looks good, doesn't it? It looks good. Great lacing, great aroma. Nice taste with the hops, but just a little bit too sweet for my taste. So, ingredients: snow melt, which is very clever, being called Upslope. Malt, citra hops and yeast. The specs is that it's handcrafted, aluminium can, portable, recyclable and good. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's not the most memorable beer in the world. If you asked me in 6 months' time, what was those American beers I picked up in home baggings, I would probably struggle to remember them. It's just that type of, there's lots of this beer about. There's lots of this kind of like middle ground, good but not great beer. I think it's worthy of a 7 out of 10 though. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!